According to today's menu, we are gonna make some fried rice. This is a freestyle recipe just straight off my forehead. We're gonna start off by cutting some garlic and green onion, as well as some Chinese sausage. You can use any other meat as well, but if you even think about using hot dogs, get the fuck. Moving on, we're gonna need some peas, scrambled eggs, and day-old rice. Newton, can I use fresh rice? I mean, I suppose, but it's gonna end up making the dish gummy and not as good. Throw your rice into a pan with some oil and cook it until it's warm and sticky like this. Take it out and just let it vibe on the side. And now it's time to saute our vegetables, which is gonna be our garlic and peas. Boom, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then throw in your meat and your rice. Okay, cool. We're also gonna add soy sauce and just give it a mix until it's a nice mahogany color. And for the eggs, you don't wanna pour it on top of the rice, okay? That's a rookie mistake. You wanna cook it a little bit on the side first and then mix it in. A nub of butter and some green onion. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're missing one thing and one thing only, alright? Parsley! Bro, I was watching Tory Lane's IG live earlier and I never wanted to be a gummy worm so bad. Ha!
You know my secret to a perfect fried rice every single time? Cornstarch. We don't always have the opportunity to use a day-old rice that's been sitting in the refrigerator. So tonight I'm using fresh rice, but I'm adding a tablespoon of cornstarch and let it sit at room temperature for 10 minutes or more. I am using diced up pork belly because that's what I had left in the fridge. I like to stir fry until golden brown delicious. I like mine a little extra crunchy, so I'm doing mine a little bit darker. Put it back on a paper towel, let it drain. In a hot wok, add in my favorite garlic and arbanels. I like my rice to be a little bit spicy. Some sliced onions tonight and mushrooms. Toss around some, then toss in your cornstarch fried rice. As you can see, it is fluffy and a little dried out already. Toss it around, waiting for the aroma to change, looking for that wok hay and smoky flavor. Pound out as many clumps as you can with your spatula. Toss around some more. Season it with a dash of soy sauce. I don't like to use too much because the pork belly in itself, it's pretty salty. Add back to the wok a tablespoon of oil, crack a couple eggs. Fold my rice over, toss around some, get it fluffy and toss and turn, keep tossing and turning. Then add in my pre-cooked pork belly, stir fry some more, garnish it with green onions and toss around about 1 more minute and voila, you have my secret to a perfect fluffy fried rice every single time. Give it a try, you'll never go back. Thanks so much for watching. Please give me a follow, like, and comment for more.
Let me put you onto something. This is our family recipe for zucchini rice with caramelized onions and meat. 20 minutes from start to finish. Let's go. Make your rice in a rice cooker or on the stove. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, pinch of salt. Set it aside, let's work on our meat. Skill it with some oil, high heat, add your ground meat of choice with some salt and break it up. Fry it as you stir for about 10 minutes or until golden. Once golden, reduce the heat to medium, saute your onions and zucchini. Add a little bit of pepper, you can adjust for salt, and finely minced garlic. Give it a stir, take it off the heat, and add a handful of finely chopped dill. Enjoy it with some fresh bread, or you can add in your cooked rice and mix it all together. Enjoy, and don't forget to follow for more.
Alrighty guys, today we're making Korean chicken with sticky rice. Begin with chopping 2 chicken breasts into cubes and placing in a dish. Then cover well in red chili powder and season with salt and pepper. Make sure it's evenly coated and put to the side. Then rinse your rice and put on to boil for 10 minutes. Once it's boiled, let it steam for another 10. Then pan on, olive oil in, and go in with your chicken. fry for 3 to 4 minutes before putting to the side and then adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of honey. Stir until it begins to thicken and then re-add your chicken, give it a good mix and cook through. Then it's time to serve, rice onto your plate, followed by your chicken, and then top with some chopped spring onions, sesame seeds, and chili flakes. And there you have it, simple, delicious Korean chicken.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how I make my butter rice. So you're gonna need rice, chicken bouillon, and butter, of course. You're gonna have your pan on medium heat. And this is the cup that I'm measuring with. So 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, whatever cup you decide to use, it doesn't really matter as long as it's the same measuring cup. And then I added about 2 tablespoons of butter, let it melt, and then throw in the rice. Once the butter is pretty much melted, you're gonna add the rice and mix it together with the butter. So then you throw in 2 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of bouillon, 1.5, and then cover it and let it cook for about 30 minutes. Make sure you stir it all together though. And voila, your rice is ready. This is what your butter rice should look like. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below.
All right, here's some fried rice tips. I like to cook my eggs separately before everything. You get a better cook on them, bigger pieces, better texture, and then just like hibachi restaurants, I fry everything in butter and sesame oil. You get a more authentic flavor. Obviously start with your onions, but then add cold rice. This is the biggest tip. If you don't start with cold rice, you're gonna have mushy fried rice. Use leftover chicken or leftover protein, frozen veggies for convenience, and tons of seasoning like onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and soy sauce. Enjoy!
The best way to transform leftovers is to make fried rice. Start by shredding your leftover turkey or rotisserie chicken like this one I got from H-E-B for dinner the other night. Then add butter, onions, garlic, leftover cold rice, soy sauce, oyster sauce, the leftover chicken, leftover veggies or frozen veggies, and then make a hole in the middle to scramble the eggs because we don't got time to be doing any more dishes around here, and it's quicker. Then to top it off, we're gonna add sesame oil and green onions, mix it all up. It's so good, so that's why.
Have you guys ever heard of arroz griego? Now look, I low-key think I'm about to drop a family recipe. Low-key. I have never had this anywhere else other than when I'm with my family. Like, for real. Like, I don't know if it's a Puerto Rican thing. Look, I don't know anything. All I know is that this is some fire-ass rice, and I have to share. This is literally my childhood favorite. It's still my favorite. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is still my favorite rice. It is so simple to make, and the flavor is like, what? You don't need anything else with this. It's just make the rice and let's go. It's like a 30-minute meal. You know what I'm saying? Now, I paired it with a plátano maduro. I wish I had avocado and like a side salad, but I didn't have neither of those. And you know what? It really doesn't matter because the rice is the star of the show. Okay? You guys have to try this and let me know how you liked it.
How we can make this easy and healthy chicken and egg fried rice, perfect for students and those who want to meal prep. Let's go. Firstly, fry some diced chicken breast in olive oil and season with salt, pepper, garlic granules and Chinese 5-spice. Fry that around until it's cooked through for about 6 to 8 minutes and then set aside. Add in a splash more olive oil into the pan and then fry some onion for a few minutes. Then pour in some mixed frozen veg. Stir that round for about 3 to 4 minutes before pushing it to the side of the pan. In a bowl, mix egg and egg white and then tip that into the space that you've just made. Scramble that over the heat for a few minutes before mixing in with the rest of the ingredients. Now season with some more garlic granules and some Chinese 5-spice. Once mixed, add the cooked chicken back into the pan and some cooked basmati rice. This tastes much better with rice left over from the day before. Drizzle over some sesame oil and some soy sauce before mixing everything together over low heat and then serving into 4 equal portions. Don't forget to like and follow. Enjoy! And that's...
Put olive oil all over your bone-in chicken thighs. And then come with that Uncle Dibs Dirty Bird rub. The flavor is amazing. Get the seasoning at UncleDibs.com. Put your chicken thighs skin side down in a hot skillet. Go ahead and let them cook for about 6 minutes on each side. And then go ahead and remove and set to the side. In that very same skillet, we're going to add some garlic. Then we're going to throw in some red onion. And then we're going to add some fresh chopped spinach. Let that cook down. And then we're gonna come in with 1 cup of rice. Let that toast. And then add 2 cups of chicken broth. Return your chicken back to the pan. Let it simmer on low for about 30 minutes. Then this is what you get. That's good, shawty.
Look at that.
Yo, this is how you make rice without a rice cooker.
Ooh, this is literally all you need. A pot and some rice. By the way, this is medium grain rice. About 3 cups of rice. Now we gonna rinse our rice, just like that. Throw that joint out. We're gonna do that 3 times. Boom, bop, bop. Tip number 1, soak your rice for about an hour. Boom, you see the difference right now? So that's before and that's after.
Tip number 2 is the rice to water ratio.
So it's either you want it right above your knuckles like that, or you see the line right here, 3/4 of that line, just right there. I don't know, this is the Asian way. It works every time. All right, high heat. We're gonna bring this to boil.
So here's my 10-5-5 rule.
All right, now it's starting to boil. We're gonna go 10 minutes of medium high heat. Do not open it and close it, or open it and close it. We're gonna go low heat for another 5 minutes. Now we're gonna turn it completely off and steam it for another 5 minutes. All right, moment of truth.
Hey guys, let's make rice with gandules. Take your garlic, ají dulce, a little bit of salt, mash it up in a pilon. Here I am just cutting up a green cubanelle pepper. Now I'm gonna rinse it real quick. Okay, we're back. Now I'm just gonna chop it up like so. Now I'm taking my red onion. Oop, some of them were flying. Just cutting up a few pieces for the rice. That's enough. Now turn the fire on. Add some oil to your pan. Take your mashed garlic. Cook that up. Of course, we're gonna cook up the oregano with it. Gives it more flavor when you fry the oregano in oil. Now we're adding the green peppers. Add your red onion. Cook that down a bit. Little tomato sauce, olives, black pepper, chicken bouillon, mix, 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 a little sazon, coconut milk. We're making the arroz con gandules with coconut milk. Add your gandules now. Cilantro. Give that a little mix. Adding a 1.5 cans of water. Okay, don't forget your salt. Getting the rice ready. Pour that in, rinsed or unrinsed, however you like. Every home is different. You can rinse or you don't have to rinse the rice. And boom. After about 15-20 minutes, I'm gonna mix it up. Then I'm gonna...
If this is your first time ever hearing about jollof rice, you guys are sleeping. 4 liters of water here, 2 tablespoons of salt going in, 2 tablespoons of peppercorn, 5 bay leaves into the mix, tablespoon of dry thyme, 3 onion going in, 5 pieces of drums and thighs. Boiling time, 20 minutes. Out goes our chicken, paprika, curry powder, chicken bouillon, dry thyme, tomato paste here, water, half a red pepper, habanero or scotch bonnet, half an onion, garlic. Right onto the chicken. This marinate for 1 hour. Fry these up until golden crispy. 3 red peppers, 1 onion, and 1 habanero. Grill it up. Onions. Saute 10 ounces of tomato paste, dry thyme, 4 bay leaves, curry powder, chicken bouillon, saute this up. Our roasted peppers and onions and Ingo's our pepper mixture. Ingo's 5 cups of long grain soaked rice, a liter of chicken stock in as well. Beautiful chicken pieces straight in as well. Let's catch a nice boil, lid on. Lower your heat to a medium. See you in 20 minutes. Don't need nothing fancy. You're gonna fly with.